How was the drive in?
Bumpy.
Quite rocky, huh?
Quite.
Yeah, no, I think it looks good. How level are you?
Pretty far unlevel.
So after leaving the Tetons, we came over here to Indian Creek Road. It's a free boondocking site on the Palisades Reservoir, and it's just about 40 to 50 minutes south of Jackson. So we're still pretty close, but we moved because
We need to get closer to the Salt Lake City airport, which I'm going to be flying out of on Monday night.
yeah, and timing-wise, the big full solar eclipse is happening on Monday. So if we were stuck up in our boondocking site in the Tetons, I don't think we would make it in time. So we tried to get a little bit out of the madness, and this site is incredibly scenic, so we're excited to spend a few days here.
Yeah, we actually drove by the lake on the way to the Tetons, and we thought that would be a beautiful place to camp. So
Yeah.
we're really glad to be able to spend some time here.
The nice thing about this site, in addition to being free, there are bathrooms here, and it's very spacious. I think, how many rigs are here now?
10 to 15?
10 to 15 rigs are here. Everyone's very nicely spread out. It might fill in quite a bit just because of the eclipse coming up, so we'll see. But
even if it was completely full, we'd still have more space in between our nearest neighbor than we would at an RV park.
oh, absolutely. And the town of Alpine is just about a 10-minute drive away. They've got a brewery there, gas station. Actually, it's a travel center, so it accommodates big rigs.
Yep.
And I went to the Alpine Market yesterday. They've got some organic produce. It's a full-service grocery store. They've got beer, wine. So that's all nearby as well.
The only downside about this spot is the mosquitoes, but they don't come out
Yeah.
really till dusk, so we just try and not spend too much time outside after that time.
Yeah, I think the reservoir is actually pretty flooded right now, and so there's a lot of boggy areas further inland than it might be otherwise, and so so it's pretty buggy, but we still would give this place, 4 or 5 stars?
5 stars.
I think 5 stars, yeah. There's really good, easy access right off the highway. There's some highway noise.
There's some random four-wheelers coming around late at night, people with headlights on. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, that happened our first night.
Pretty quiet though, not
But
super loud.
Other than that, it hasn't been droves of four-wheelers at least. It was really just one late, like 10:30, zipping around, and then they left. It didn't last too long, so. You might remember our friends Steve and Jesse from San Francisco. They have actually come up to Jackson for the eclipse, so we're hoping to see them this weekend. And hit up the brewery, maybe get out on the water and just enjoy some time here on the reservoir.
That's it. That's all we have. What are we doing?
We are driving into Alpine. We're going to go to the brewery. It's called Melvin Brewing. They're right on the water too, so we should have a good view. Hopefully we can sit outside.
I hope so.
Yeah.
So, we came in on this gravel road. One of the stranger breweries we've been to. It's kind of this old industrial road. The sign is telling us where we're supposed to go. This is a very unique style. This is the Melvin Pale Ale.
Oh, that was a Hubert.
It's the Hubert MPA. The style of beer is a Melvin Pale Ale.
It was really good though, and I just got their IPA, also quite delicious, but I loved that one too. And their artwork is super fun.
Yeah, just slice some in. It is real sweet.
So it's Sunday. We are out to do the Big Elk Creek Trailhead hike. Trailhead hike?
Big Elk Creek Trail.
It was about a 10-minute drive, 15 from our campsite.
We're not gonna do the full hike.
Yeah. We just wanted
don't have
to
time for that.
get some exercise, get out in the sun, and see the sights.
Yep.
It's a pretty narrow trail. There were several horses down in the parking lot getting suited up to come do it. So hopefully they can pass us when they want to. I was just saying to Brad, it's late August and it really does feel like the end of summer. Just everything's dry, it's very hot.
Really hot.
There's butterflies everywhere.
Finally some insects that don't sting.
And aren't terribly annoying.
Yeah.
Woo! That feels great.
Oh yeah. Ooh, you almost let me step on my glass.
So we've been hiking out just shy of 4 miles, so that's really good for us. The trail in some places has been incredibly overgrown, but it's nice to get some shade and not much elevation gain, so
Just gradual elevation gain.
yeah, very doable for just about anyone, I feel like.
Yeah. Wow. Haven't had a chance to shower in a while, so getting a little cleaned up in the river here.
Good job. We're in the home stretch now. We probably, have 2 miles left?
About 2.2.
Yeah. Whew. It's a good day.
Yeah.
That's very pretty.
Is that it? Any words of wisdom?
Melvin for the win again, this time in Jackson.
All right.
You look a little forlorn. It's the party of the year today.
Yeah, it's just such a bummer. We're on such a tight schedule. I'm worried that it's going to be all congested when we try to leave and really slow down our progress.
And why do we care about that?
Because I have to fly out of Salt Lake tonight.
Yeah.
And we've given ourselves a pretty big buffer, but I'm hoping not to use too much of that.
Yeah. And it is just really filled in here.
Yes.
You know, it's just, there's still a route. There's a pathway out. And this is only what's nearby. There's a lot more people closer to the road.
Assuming the kids will get out of the road as we drive through.
Oh, well, yeah. They will. So, we'll see. We might move on or we might stay. We're figuring that out.
Yep.
So we moved to the side of the highway about 7 miles up the road, and it's perfect. We feel wide open, footloose. It was a good choice, I think. It's happening. I'm so glad we moved.
It was such a pro move. Oh man, we lucked out too. This spot filled in pretty quick after we got here. Although there's still room for another rig there.
Yeah, this is still open at least. Well, I think most people are parked here and then they walk down by the water.
Ah. You know, does it actually hook on so you can just wear them like glasses?
I was having a tough time getting them to stay. Yep, the fanfare of the Eclipse will be long over by the time you guys see this video, so sorry about that. But, such is the nature of capturing our travels and sharing them. It's always a bit delayed.
But you can relive the glory.
That's right.
It's getting really dim and eerie.
And cooler. The temperature is definitely dropping.
Yeah, well, you're not getting as much sun on your skin. And Paco is more terrified than we've ever seen him. He won't even come out for food.
Yeah, he's hiding under the bed.
He senses something is up.
I did just see a bird, so there's one bird.
So birds are doing okay.
But it seems lost.
No, it doesn't. That's funny.
It feels like we're standing in a refrigerator. Doesn't it?
I'm glad we put on the jacket. It makes a big difference when the sun is not shining. Wow, it's dark. Yeah, the sky, the blue of the sky is getting much, much darker.
It's so dark now.
Oh my god.
It's getting so
Oh my god, that's so weird.
Oh, you can't even see it on this anymore. All right.
Oh, I can hear people howl, screaming. There it goes. Wow! Woo! There is a star right there.
Yeah.
Wow! Oh shit, what's that? That is so weird. Oh, it's coming back out.
It's already coming
It's coming back out.
Wow.
That was really short.
Oh my gosh.
That's a real experience.